Let's say you're given an image like this. This happens to be an image in Italy. And what if you wanted to do a student research project to determine what you can tell by just looking at this image? What can you tell about the environment? Basically, what can you tell about the trees? What can you tell about the land cover? Is this an urban environment? Is it a rural environment? Is it a suburban environment? What can you tell about the seasons based upon the latitude and longitude of this? Now, I happen to know the latitude and longitude of this area, but what I want to do as part of this research, I want to show you how you can just look at the globe visualization system and see if there are any tree height observations taken in this location. And then we can look to see if there are any NASA ISAT-2 height measurements in this location as well, using the Open Altimetry online tool. So we're starting with this picture. At first you can say, you can have a hypothesis. Well, I think all the trees here look like they're between, 20 and 25 meters tall. It looks like there's an urban environment here. And it looks like, it may be springtime or summer because there's lots of green in the trees, in the grass, in the vegetation. So that could be a hypothesis. So, we can expand upon that by looking at some more data. So let's jump to the Globe website, okay? And we're going to go to, under Globe data, we're going to go to visualize data. That'll take us to the Globe visualization system. So let's do that. So once we're in there, we're going to go first to this fourth square up top here with the 3 dots. And we're going to change the base map to satellite. Not streets, satellite. So here we have satellite map. And then we're going to back out of that and go to these 3 layers here, the far left square. We're going to go under biosphere, under tree height, and let's just click tree photos. Now, while that's loading, remember this first picture was of Italy. So we're going to find that location. I happen to know where that is once again. And if you have taken a tree height observation in areas, you will be given the latitude and longitude of the tree location. So I'm going to zoom in here to Italy. All right. And the location that you see on this is going to match up with this image right here. It looks like a tree height observation from this area. So we're going to zoom in. And you can see this right here. It falls within this area that we're looking at, okay? Now, what we want to do here is we want to look and see where this tree is, okay? You can see on the map where it is, but if you click on the actual photo, you're going to get this information. The measurement tab will tell you what the height of the tree is. This happens to be 5.17 meters, okay? And then you have some comments here where it was. Villa Piazza Vittoria Emanuele, okay? That's the location that was put in by the observer under metadata. You can see there's several data counts here. And then we're going to go in site info, and that's where we get the latitude and longitude. So once we have that latitude and longitude, we can then go to the Open Altimetry page and put that information in. So we go to Open Altimetry, that's openaltimetry.org. I'm going to click on the red rectangle that says Browse ISAT-2 data. And on the left side, we can exit out of this. On the left side, you can see there's an arrow just below the magnifying glass. Click on that. And then you see center map on a point where you can input the longitude and latitude. So if we go back to the globe visualization site, and we're going to highlight the longitude first, copy that. You don't need the degree symbol. Go back to Open Altimetry, paste that in longitude, and we go to the latitude, do the same. Go back into Open Altimetry. And then we click Update Map. It'll center that location on the map. And if we go up to the top left, we can use the plus button to take us even closer into that same area. But what you'll notice here is that these red lines are ISAT-2 orbit tracks. These are important because this will tell us if ISAT-2 was near the latitude and longitude that we're trying to look at for tree height. So let's zoom in and we'll click on one of these. Okay, remember, center of the map, the center of this map you're seeing here is the location you want. So we click on this orbit. We can click on these dates. We can see that ISA 2 has been here. So we click on this one. No, that's not that close. Oh, here's one that's very close, right here. These pink and purple dots, these represent photons from ISA 2 that have measured the height in this location. So let's exit out of, actually, let's zoom a little further here, okay, to where these dots are. Make sure we update this map and keep it centered. Update the map. All right, well, you can see here that we're very close to the tree that was measured in globe. So let's back out of this. And what we want to do here is we want to go up to the top left under open altimetry where it says select a region. Click that, and then you can come over and you'll see this hatch mark or this plus sign, and you can hold the mouse down and drag a box around this area. Now, it doesn't look like the exact tree was measured, but there are lots of tree height measured in this location. So you can help, understand and focus on your hypothesis from this original image based upon what you see here. So let's click on View Elevation Profile. So what we're looking for are canopy heights. The top part, what you see are the elevations, the ground elevation and canopy surface. So what the elevations are for the area you're looking at. But then we'll see canopy heights. And each one of these photons here represents a tree height that was measured. So as you can see, there's been a bunch. So remember, in the original latitude and longitude from globe, let's look at the latitude. 41.5574 degrees. Let's see if we can match that up on open altimetry. Here we have 41.555, getting close. 556, 557, 557. Okay, here we have some that are very close. So let's click on this one here. We'll scroll over it. You can see the canopy height for here is a little taller than what we saw on globe, so it's not the exact tree. But you can see the latitude is very, very close. 41.5573 to 41.5574. So very close. So it's a tree that is very nearby. So based upon that, you can then look at the tree heights for this area. You can see if your hypothesis was correct. You can then use all this information to look at this image even closer from the original image you see, and then any images you can see on open altimetry and images that you can see on the NASA, the globe visualization system. And by combining the information that you get from all these images, you can develop a research project explaining how you can look at images on 3 separate systems to determine what that local environment is, whether it's an urban environment or a rural environment or a suburban environment, what the tree heights are like, what the land cover's like, what the greenings are based on seasonality. So I wish you good luck. And this is just one way that you can look at doing a student research project as part of the Trees Around the Globe student research campaign. Thanks so much.